Hello there everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Outlaws. I think it's been a week now since I streamed last. Like it's been a while. I said I was going to stream on like Wednesday or Thursday, but then something came up, so I just didn't. So yeah, I apologise for that. But obviously last Sunday we completed the story for Star Wars Outlaws, so we can now move on to the DLC.
So I just gotta look for this
Holo
place
tracker.
and
I actually
find
just
where that
never
wrapped up.
did any of this stuff. I think I did the first one on my main account, on my first playthrough, but yeah. Right. How are we doing though? Imara, stop motion, Roman, Brienne, good to see you. Kay is not in Fortnite, no. That'd be cool if she is at some point. Same with Cal Kestis, that'd be great. What's the DLC on again? So you've got Wildcard, which is so Wildcard is the Lando Calrissian DLC with it's like a Sabacc tournament and stuff. And then you've got Pirate's Plight. It was called Pirate's Fortune, but Pirate's Plight is this first quest. So Pirate's Fortune is then Hondo and Aka. So I'm going to start off with Wildcard, and then I'll do this. You've also got Jabba's Gambit, which is like ND5 side mission sort of thing. But I'm just going to focus on Wildcard, and then I'm going to do Pirate's Fortune, and after that I'll call that a day. So I'm going to have to get to Rampali Station. First of all, saw your video on the Star Wars Unreal Engine thing. Looks so cool, dude. Yeah, that is insane. Honestly, like I'm so excited for that. I've seen a lot of people, doing a lot of stuff already. Like creating a new Battlefront through Fortnite, like story games, and you can literally just make any game you want. Like people can actually like just make custom Star Wars assets and stuff like that, but they won't be allowed to be called a Star Wars map because of licensing and stuff, which means they won't be monetizable. But even monetizable stuff, like there's already so much you can do, which is just really, really exciting. Yeah, you can only play them in Fortnite. Yeah, so it's the Unreal. So it's UEFN, which is Unreal Editor for Fortnite, is what that stands for. It's like it's an easier version of Unreal Engine. So the interface is basically the same, but like there's no blueprints. You can't like edit stuff. There's a lot of depth to it, but there's also a lot of stuff from traditional Unreal Engine that isn't in it. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, Crimson Dawn. I'm not into this. So yeah, you create modes inside of like Unreal Engine for the Unreal Editor for Fortnite, which then means that you can oh, I'm in combat, so it won't let me, of course. Send it. Those JLFs are so nice. Come on. Oh, snap. How do I scramble that? I can't remember. Damn. I don't think I've heard that stuff before. Where are we looking? I can't even see him. Oh, it's an actual Crimson Dawn, like, thing. Oh my lord. I was not expecting this first thing. Yeah, dead. Great. What is UEFN? As I've just said, UEFN is Unreal Editor for Fortnite. It's a game engine that plugs directly into Fortnite. So anything you build in UEFN, you can publish it as an experience to play in Fortnite. Exactly the same as the Lego Fortnite stuff, Rocket Racing. All of that was built within UEFN. Google says it's an SDK, but I don't know what SDK is. Well, yeah, it pretty much is. It is an SDK. Yeah. So SDK stands for Software Development Kit. So, like Microsoft Flight Simulator has an SDK, which means that you can load up the game and then enter the SDK, which just is a set of menus where you can then like build your own stuff, like customize the scenery, terraform, all that stuff. So, so yeah, it is an SDK. Do you think you can download that stuff for just regular separate Unreal Engine for personal use? No, I don't think. No, they're probably there is a way to do that anyway, but you can't just not through UEFN. You can, yes, you can make money through UEFN. So it's based on engagement. So the way it works is all of the money that gets spent in the Fortnite store. So just like buying skins, back blings, whatever, all that stuff gets taken out. All the payments made, sorry. So that gets obviously accumulated, and then 40% of that is then paid out to creators of UEFN experiences based on engagement. So let's say, I don't know what the payout rates are like, but if I had like 2,000 people playing my game mode across an entire like 6-month period, then each month I'd get paid out based on having 2,000 people play that. But I have no idea what I don't actually know what the money's going to be like. I've never made anything in UEFN before, but I am working on something now that I'm not gonna say what it is just yet, but I am working on something for UEFN that I'll look to publish on May 1st. Trying to get into 3D animation and game making, would you know how to get cool styles assets from games like Fortnite or Battlefront? I think I can give you the Battlefront assets. I'm pretty sure I've still got them in a Google Drive somewhere.
Hey, you the one with the big client?
As for Fortnite, I don't know how you get them. But that's exciting though, stop motion. Have you? I'm assuming you've therefore got Blender downloaded.
Huh. Alright.
That's an Snacklish, right? I was like, oh, that's an interesting species. You do use Blender, okay, good. How do I get Styles games on Fortnite on my PlayStation? Do I have to just scroll down? They're not available yet, Roman. So May 1st is when they're publishable. So you can start like building stuff in UEFN right now, but you can't publish them until May 1st.
Okay? Don't try anything.
So you still got just over a month left.
I'm going in MD5.
Try not to die.
Stormtroopers. What-oh.
Grassfish congee. When I travel, I like to prepare my own meals. Safer. Do you know who I am?
Someone important?
You stole my bookkeeper Bosnock, and yet you don't even know my face. I'm hurt.
Governor Thornton.
Governor Thornton.
No need for all that. There's an exclusive Stabak tournament being held on the Casino Cruiser Morenia.
Wonder how many
exceptional
Imperial governors there were.
You're going to win it for me.
A lot, obviously.
A moon, huh?
But
I've heard of that ship back on Kanto. Takes a lot of money to sit at those tables.
so you're gonna give me a lot of money?
These credits are your buy-in.
Thank you
All
very
you need
much,
to worry
Governor
about
Thornton.
is
I do like a
finding
bit of
the
Sabak,
Millennia.
so this will be good.
Which should be easy on a station full of criminals.
I don't work for the Empire.
This is a private mission, not for the Empire. This is for me.
I could have the entire underworld believing otherwise.
Oh. Nice fake.
Mm.
Looks just like me.
I employ the best forgers in the galaxy. If this gets out, every criminal in the Outer Rim will hear
Although that
the
is
cadence as an
exactly what
Imperial
happens
mold.
at the end. I saw the trailer for Star Wars Fortnite games. Can I play in May 4th? Was that game developers are made that game?
And if I don't
That last sentence is very confusing, but
Use your imagination.
like I've just said, Roman, the Star Wars games will be available to play in Fortnite as of May 1st. So you can start developing them now, but you cannot play them until May 1st. So I'm currently making a game inside of Unreal Engine for Fortnite,
Andy, we've got a problem.
and I will be able to publish it
Governor Thornton
like
has
for
forged
approvals or
credentials that
whatever
say,
as soon as possible. But it won't get published, so you can't play it until May 1st. You don't have a PC, so yeah, okay. So obviously you're not going to be able to like make anything, but you'll be able to play it on your PlayStation on May 1st. Yeah, I saw there was a bunch of new Minecraft stuff yesterday. I think they started talking about tournaments. Oh, but let me observe. Can't wait for the new Star Wars Monopoly game. Will it have a Discord server? Yeah, the Monopoly game should be interesting. I don't know if it will have a Discord server though, to be honest.
By being no good. Must be nice. Even nicer when you're skimming off the top. You better hope Thornton never finds out.
Hey TD, good to see you. How's it going? Hey, stop motion. You downloaded Discord. Nice. I will. Yeah, I'll get you a link now. And obviously, if anyone else has Discord and is not in my server right now, then please do join it. Why Star Wars Monopoly game? I mean, why not? Star Wars gets used. Star Wars is an IP that could be used for literally anything. Like, if there's any game that comes out, you could just apply Star Wars to it, and it would, it could work great. So why not something like Monopoly for Monopoly Star Wars? And actually, I mean, there's loads of Star Wars Monopoly like versions out there anyway in terms of the physical games. So bringing it to a video game, I mean, makes perfect sense. And actually, the game itself is only like £5 more expensive than a normal set, so it's pretty decent. I think Lego Batman might be even better than Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Well, I think, to be honest, I've actually not really looked at an awful lot of the Lego Batman stuff. I will get it, but I'm not in a rush. But yeah, I mean, they would have learnt a lot from Lego Star Wars, so you'd hope that they'd get better as they go. Monopoly Star Wars games come to PlayStation and PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch. You're absolutely right, Rim. It is. Switch 1 and 2 as well, which is good.
That Morenia droid might have passed through the hangar bay.
Ooh, I can upgrade. 2 upgrades available. I don't even have a laser turret. That is definitely a problem. Rapid fire cannons. I'm quite happy with the normal laser cannons, to be honest. Propulsion. Hey, loads of upgrades for the ship. Lovely. Nice choice. What? Thank you very much. You what? That's a lot of cash. Allow me to find the droid. They're just chilling, bless them. I feel like I'm in the wrong hangar bay. But I don't know if there's another one. Thomas! Good to see you. Lego Batman's also in a different engine. Oh, is it? Oh, nice. Seems in general a lot more consistent of a game, though. Excellent. That's good. Why are you not talking to me? There we go.
Hyperfuel, huh?
Mind your own business.
Actually,
Gonna
I'm
bluff.
from the Morenia. I'm here to pick up the delivery.
You don't look like a droid. Scram.
Oh, bother you.
I don't think she's gonna tell us next. Think you can snatch that data pad?
She ain't gonna tell me nothing. Switch to apparently a heavily modified version of UE5. Oh, okay, interesting. That's cool. Gonna follow ya. I guess were they using their own custom engine before then, or? What are you doing? Oh, steel.
See what they've got. Good boy.
I love how she sort of like knows. Coaxium.
ND, I got the model for the Morenia's shuttle. A ZH-40.
Now you just need to figure out where it's docked.
Yeah. I'll
Droid
keep asking
with that
around.
kind of cash.
Where did you see the droid, huh? Let's listen. Blender is the coolest free software I've ever used. Pairs with DaVinci Resolve. You can do anything you want. It's great. Yeah, I've never used DaVinci, but I know it's free, and I've encouraged a few of my team at work to use it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's insane. I mean, the fact that Blender's free and you can do so much with it is great. Like, it's so
Alright,
useful.
we're looking for a ZH-40 leaving
In the
for
Discord now.
Virginia.
Excellent.
Nice work, Kay.
Torbus used DaVinci.
Come
Hell
back to
yeah.
the ship.
Nice.
We'll tail them out of the station.
Previously, I used NTT Engine, which was developed for Skull Saga, but the NTT is absolutely horrible and was incredibly problematic to work in. Love that. So presumably that was an engine, yeah, as you said, built for the Skywalker Saga. So they made their own engine, like, or made that engine, and then it was buggered.
I'm still
Nice.
waiting for my apology.
An apology for what?
I am sorry, K-Vest.
So
for
what
trying
are
to
you
terminate
can't
your
do, you
life.
can do? Star
am
Wars
not
when you're
sorry.
making a game in
Those
Fortnite, what
actions
are
were
the rules?
outside of my control, so I
Do you
cannot
mean, so,
apologize for them.
yeah, what can you do,
Trying
what
to get
can't
out
you
of it on
do
a
to
technicality,
do with
huh?
Star Wars when making a game?
I am
Well,
grateful.
you can do
Because
anything
the
you
restraining
want.
bolt is gone. So I will say thank you, buddy.
Look at that.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, so you can do
Hey,
anything you want, Roman,
problem.
but it's just there's some brand rules that tie into Star Wars that means that it won't classify as a Star Wars planet if not planet Star Wars experience if you break these rules. So these rules are there's quite a few little bits to consider, but one of them is you can't use any like trademarked names, so like Battlefront, Hunters, Galactic Racer, Eclipse, like basically every game that's been announced so far they've got listed. You also can't do what else can't you do? You can't like build your own Star Wars assets like and import them into the game and then use them.
Let's wait him out.
Anything like that will get seen, and yeah, because it's not official Star Wars, you won't be able to monetize it and therefore have it as a Star Wars mode.
Anybody.
Brian, good to see you. How's it going? I did hear and see the Fortnite price increases, yeah. Although it's a bit cheeky because it's not like the prices haven't changed. It's just you get less for the same amount, which is rough. Got to head out for 10 minutes. No worries, dude.
Let's keep our distance. We don't want to get spotted.
Do you not think this is convenient? We are hired to locate the Morenia, and you immediately find one of their shuttles.
Had lots of
We've got a
bugs
saying
on
on
launch, to be
Canto,
honest. Still a fair few
never
bugs. Wait,
double check.
what had bugs? Sorry.
That is exactly the sort
Like
of
Lego
damage
Star
the
Wars.
Planet
All
expect
this
from
or
a planet full of gamblers.
Hey,
people can make an open
I
world
think
Star
I
Wars
got
game. Yeah,
chance cubes.
there's a few template islands. They call them template islands. And like one of them is literally like an open world sort of Tatooine game. There's like NPCs walking around. You can actually like, you know, engage with the NPCs. You can have like custom chat, like logs. There's like custom chat stuff with them as well, so you can have them send you on missions and all sorts. Yeah, it's crazy.
So, they're not letting on.
They're slowing down.
In there, quickly. They started a sensor sweep.
Ferric.
They've spotted us.
Oh no.
I'm not letting them get away.
They won't ever get away. It's quite a nice shuttle from behind. So, hang on, I'll read that in a sec.
Just tell me if they start spooling up the hyperdrive.
Come on.
I wonder why. Okay.
We got this, folks. We got this. My weekend was very good, thank you, Amara. How about yourself? It's not over yet, though, actually. I don't work Mondays, so I've still got Monday as my weekend, which is lovely. Yeah, tomorrow should also be pretty good. Don't want to lose this ship. There we go.
Anything?
Stay on them. It's broadcasting encrypted coordinates.
That's gotta be it. I'll slice in.
This is an automated message from the Marenia.
I don't have a PS5 Pro now. I've just got a normal PS5.
How fast do you think you can decrypt that signal?
Did it say security stuff? Oh dear.
On our right.
Oh, he said on our right.
Security ships from the Marenia. They're jamming us.
I'll handle that. Keep a lock on that signal.
Marenia crew. Uh-oh. I could really do with... Oh, I've got a second shield now. Excellent. I could really do with that turret, though. It's a godsend in space battles. It's what you get for, like, not doing side stuff.
I know.
Is it because I'm too far away from it now that it's jammed, or... I actually don't know. Let's just focus on the ships. UEFN many slop people say all slop. It's not all slop. There's quite a lot of slop on UEFN, but yeah, it's not everything. There we go. So why are you can't get paid when making Styles game Fortnite? No, you can get paid, Roman. You can. I've told you that. You can get paid, but you have to hit the brand rules that are set out.
You think? All right.
See ya, dude. So it's like Roblox Studios. I don't know what Roblox Studios is, to be honest, but I've heard comparisons, so I guess. I've also heard, though, that like the payouts from Roblox Studios is awful compared to Unreal. Hate space battle gameplay and modern styles game. Only game I thought was good was Squadrons, but that game is dead. Yeah, space battles, like, I mean, I really enjoy space battles a lot of the time, but sometimes, yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, it definitely does get repetitive. I think what was so good about Squadrons though was because it had that depth. Because it had that depth of gameplay and customization in stuff, like it was just great. It didn't get too, like, I didn't get bored of Squadrons. You could just never find a bloody game in it, which was frustrating. I've not been playing Conquest and Galaxy of Heroes, no. This is not ideal.
I know.
Whew. I'm not going to heal up anymore, am I? Might have to just wait for the health to come back, which is going to be a while. Why is Star Wars gaming really bad? It's not really bad. Gonna get the new Xbox console. Or do you mean, or you're gonna wait for the PS6? I mean, the next Xbox console will be sooner than PlayStation 6. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, fair enough, man. Boomski. We did it.
They hit us. Did you see that?
Big explosion. The Anowat sector. That's Hoth, Bespin, and so on. Star Wars gaming is really bad because no new games. Battlefront 3 not here because Disney. I mean,
Nice. Let's get out of here.
we've got like 3 Star Wars games coming out this year, plus the UEFN Star Wars stuff being like, you know, like I wouldn't say it's bad. We're getting, you know, Galactic Racer is literally within touching distance. Oh, I think I actually need to go and meet Lando now. I don't think this whole Akiva thing was a thing before, was it? Maybe it was. Don't believe Monopoly is a real Star Wars game. I mean, it is, though. It's unconventional. Like, it's not a Star Wars story game or anything.
Next.
But it is
I'm never
a
gonna
real
lose you.
Star Wars game. It's just not going to,
And
obviously,
if
do
something
anything
ever
for the story
happens,
of the franchise.
I'll always find you. Okay?
You see people saying Galactic Racer will die fast after no release content. Yeah, I mean, I've said that. Well, I haven't said it will. I've said it might, or it could. That's a fear. But no one knows that for sure. It could actually be insane, and that's how, you know, and it's fine. But obviously, in this day and age of multiplayer, if you're not adding content in after launch, then people will feel they've played everything within the first like couple of weeks, and they'll bugger off, won't they? Saw a quick video on how to get Battlefront 2 maps into Blender using some app called Frosty or something like that. Yeah, Frosty Editor was like how you used to get mods into Battlefront 2 and stuff, but then Kyber came along and just completely changed the game. That would be really useful though. Start playing Conquest. It's ending in a week and it's so much fun. I mean, I do play Conquest sometimes. I just don't really get that much enjoyment out of it. Really. TD used to mod on Frosty. There you go. Bloop, bloop. Right. Hey Nicholas, good to see you, man. How's it going? Completely forgot Sunday was stream day and I wasn't checking my phone. We'll have to watch this at some point. Am I correct in assuming the DLC is good so far? Well, yeah, I mean, all I've done so far is just a bit of a space battle. I've done a little investigation. And then, yeah. And then we just did a space battle. So it's now actually got to a point where I've not actually met Lando yet in the game. So I need to actually go and meet him first before we can actually go and do that. So, I think Race is dead in 27 if no content after launch is done. Why? I don't know. What's the is done for? Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's always a chance. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I'm worried that it will be dead after 6 months. You know? It's always a possibility. But equally, it could be, you know, doing great. I mean, my thing is, if in 6 months of no post-launch content, I can still find games, like, that's decent. That's decent enough. But also, the game needs to have significant content in there to make it worth, you know, sticking around for as well. You know. Where the high rollers? That's not here. Battlefront 2 maps are so majestic. Dude, yeah, the Battlefront 2 maps are great. What graphics mode are you on? Just whatever the standard is for PlayStation 5. Right. Let's check. Yeah, because it's this one I need. Oh, and he's not even here. Love that. Can't wait for Galactic Racer, Zero Company, Lego Batman, Wolverine, GTA 6, James Bond. Dude, there are so many like really good games coming out this year. It's a very exciting time. Would I make Battlefront 3 if I could? If I could, yeah, absolutely. 100%. I just definitely do not have the skills or the money. I feel like this is him, but it's probably not.
You do some freelance work.
Maybe.
You know how to get around the huts.
Yeah, I've dealt with them before. What's the job?
But yeah, this year for Star Wars is good though. Like Galactic Racer, I honestly don't know when that's coming. Like it could, like it won't. You know, with the Monopoly game releasing in June, Galactic Racer won't be releasing in June, and likely not May. I would assume. That's presumably. Oh, that was him that I needed to speak to. Okay. The game. Yeah, so that's... Check the abilities menu for clues. Or is there... Or is this the private part? Uh-huh. It's actually down here, I take it. Yes, this is it.
Not you.
Why not?
Why not?
Private game.
Oh, no, I don't want to play. Surratt Nuwat sent me to make sure everything's okay around here.
No gangsters.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm not with Surratt. I don't even like the guy. He tried to kill my friend once.
Don't care. High rollers only.
I am a high
High
roller.
rollers? Why didn't you say so? I won the Sabak Invitational at the Kento Grand. Yeah, took down Mont Mazdo in 3
She's so bad at lying, it's crazy. I mean, she's good at coming up with stuff, but like,
You got it.
you know, terrible. New Disney CEO is really bad if he's not going to make new Star Wars games, dude. My God. The new Disney CEO is not in charge of making new Star Wars games, dude. It's just not how it works.
Looking for someone?
I doubt he'll be at Celebration.
Yeah, some big-time Sabak player. Any idea who it is?
If you want to make Star Wars games in Fortnite, is it going to be similar to Battlefront or Hunters? No, the game I'm making isn't at all. I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm focusing on one to start with, because obviously, you know, you don't want to do like three. I've got like 3 or 4 ideas. I'm working on one on my own, and then I've got a second one which I'm working with a couple of others.
Here to take me in.
Take it easy. My rap sheet's
No,
even
he
longer
does
than
Star Wars
yours.
game because he Fortnite Epic
Then
collab
what do you
person.
want?
He did it. Well, he would have
Criminals
no
in
doubt
Dynamite.
been a big part
Well,
of
I
the
lost something at
conversation,
this
but that
about
doesn't
paper
make
on
him.
Kojima, and I want it back.
If this is about
It doesn't
me
make
and
him
Kira,
solely
we
responsible
didn't
for Star Wars
exactly leave
games.
things as friends.
That's
You don't
a
need to
you know
be
that
in
was
the
a
inner
big
circle,
business deal
just get dealt
between
into the
you
game.
know the Disney
Do this for
execs
me,
and board
and I'll
and
show
Epic
you a few
Games
tricks of the
and so
trade.
on. Like, but
Throw in some
that
credit
doesn't
and
mean
you've got a deal.
they are like
I can't say
you know
no
they're
to a
obviously not
shark like
making
you.
them themselves. Dude sounds nothing like Lando. Honestly, I wasn't really focusing. I'm pretty sure he does sound pretty good, but wait, what? Why am I going now to Crimson Dawn? Bloody hell! I can't go to Kojima. I'm being thrown all over the place, lads. Right, let's go. The thing is, though, obviously, like my first thought for like the UEFN Fortnite stuff was, oh yeah, like let's go and recreate some classic Battlefront maps, and I was like, that'd be great. But then I was thinking, well, literally everyone's going to be doing that. Like as soon as UEFN was
Hi, Andy.
and Star Wars was released, everyone was like, "Oh, look at me! I'm creating Battlefront. I'm doing Battlefront 3, guys!" Like you know,
Alright, Andy.
and it's really exciting to see all that stuff. But if everyone else is doing it, like, there's no way I'm gonna like waste my time doing it when I won't be able to do it anywhere near as good as what these guys are doing. Like I've not used Unreal Engine myself in a couple of years.
How'd you get that hole in your chest?
And
When you are a commando droid,
yeah,
find yourself
I'm very much just like relearning the ropes of it all. So what I'm doing isn't like a complicated thing at all. But it should. I'm hoping it'll be good fun though. I'm excited to see it get out there and stuff.
Akiva space. Hyperdrive coming online.
You're gonna play GTA 6 on stream? I doubt it.
Let's
I think I mean I would hope there'd be too much Star Wars happening at that point, and you know
Quite surprised Vale let you go.
we'll see.
What did you tell her?
What? Nothing. I don't know. We were just like working.
But I will
together.
play it.
Have I made you uncomfortable?
No.
Will Star Wars and GTA 6 collab like UEFN? Absolutely not. No. Star Wars wouldn't touch GTA with a 10-foot pole.
We have arrived at Kijimi.
It does make me wonder though if Rockstar will do something like UEFN for GTA, because in GTA 5 Online, like you can create custom maps and stuff, but I don't think there's a creator economy in that. But I wonder if there will be. What happened to Zero Company? Nothing. They're still working on it. It's just, you know, they obviously revealed the game. My assumption was they revealed the game with the intent of releasing it fairly early this year, but then had to push it back for whatever reason, and obviously are not ready for revealing it. And like not having a trailer or like not like speaking about it doesn't mean it's in it definitely doesn't mean it's in trouble, and it definitely doesn't mean it's a bad marketing push. Like it's just not, again, it's just not how any of that works. They'll talk about it when they're ready to talk about it. I think you're probably worried just because of what Hunters was like. But yeah, I mean, it will be a little bit like Eclipse and KOTOR, and you know, it was very much like an announcement sort of reveal trailer thing, and then yeah, they're obviously going quiet because they're still working hard on the game, and they'll release it when it's ready to release. And you know, it's an EA Star Wars game ultimately, and they're not gonna keep quiet about that. I do agree with you there, Brienne. Like, I really want a Star Wars multiplayer game. And the thing is, like, UEFN stuff is going to be a lot of fun, but it's never going to... I mean, I might chew my own words here, but it's never going to replace...
What are you doing?
Ooh. Yeah, it's never going to actually replace, like, a proper Star Wars multiplayer game, you know? UEFN's not a real game. I mean, it is, but it's not like... It's not, you know, an official, authentic Star Wars game. If that's what you mean, which I feel like it probably is. But it is frustrating though, you're right. Because, like, if you have a look at... if you have a look at... what's it called? Well, let's just have a look at games, right? Star Wars Squadrons, you know, came out and they were like, oh yeah, we're not going to give post-launch content and stuff. And I kind of understand that one a little bit more because it was highly, like, experimental and a bit of a love letter, and the developers just, you know, managed to persuade the execs that it was a good idea. And so it was never meant to go very far. So I get that. And I mean, to be fair, I think that's essentially the case with Galactic Racer. It's the first game of the studio, so they don't actually know how it's going to go. And it's either going to be boom or bust. So they ultimately just need to be careful. So, oh no, I don't want to stand.
Something good.
Hey. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably why they're not committing to post-launch content, because they don't actually know how well this game's going to go. But equally, it depends on how much funding they've got. I mean, they could have tons of funding and be making a second game as we speak. I kind of doubt it, to be fair, but... Equally, they've obviously been invested in, so they need to make that money back to those investors and then some, so... Will Star Wars games be at Celebration? Can you confirm? I mean, I obviously can't confirm that because I don't know anything about Celebration for next year other than where it is and when it is. I would assume there will be Star Wars games there, though. Don't understand, Sabak. So, you just basically have to get... So, you get 2 cards, and the cards ideally need to be the same, or the lowest. So, there's 1 to 6. You need to get both the yellow card and the red card to 1. If you can't, then if you can still get like 2 and 2, that's Sabak still. So it just get a pair and you're fine. That's all you want. Gonna come temporarily unsubscribe to Fallout Crew until the end of the season, so I cannot be subscribed for 2 billing cycles and boycott and save money. Fair enough, no? Yeah, fair. Oof, 2 people out in that round. This is... Oh, that's the Psylop card, which means that so I've got this 5 here, that would then also equal a 5.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't really care what Star Wars Theory thinks, to be honest, Roman. Like, you know, I don't. Played this game rushing through the story, which is good, but the side content is not that great in my opinion. When you say rushing through the story, do you mean you focused on the story without doing any side content, or?
All right.
What happens if I do that? I actually can't remember. choose a player, they must discard and draw a new hand. Oh, damn.
Deal with this.
Lol. That's what you meant. Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really played any. I've played some of the side missions, but I haven't actually played loads of them, to be honest. Which I probably should have, but. Hey. Just thought the open world was boring and repetitive. Fair enough.
Looks like I win.
Easy peasy.
Tell Lando he's always welcome here when he wants to lose his cape.
You can tell him that yourself. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game and all the winnings. Yeah, again, Roman, I don't care what he thinks.
Hey, Lando, I got your token.
And I mean this in the nicest way possible,
I'll call you when
Roman.
I'm in orbit.
Like, I've told you so many times that you keep. There seems to be something in you that you can't stop, like,
that's
focusing
weird.
on,
She
like,
didn't
the
really
negative
seem to
people and,
care
like,
about
bringing them
losing this
up
thing.
and stuff like that. It's just.
It's just a trinket.
It's not, it's not. I mean, if you like Star Wars theory, fair enough. But if you don't, then like, you just stop talking about him and stuff. Like, you don't have to apologize. It's just something that I've noticed. Like, you complain a lot about people like him and others, but then you don't stop talking about them,
Hey, Andy.
which just isn't really healthy for you. So, I would strongly encourage you to stop
Time to get
doing
out of
that
here, Andy.
Got it, kid.
for your own sake. Optimism is the way forward. Yeah. Love a bit of optimism. Linear story missions are definitely the best parts of the game. Yeah, I mean, I think side content's just, it's just there to flesh it out a little bit more,
Sit there.
Gonna watch Star Wars Celebration from home. Hope to see you there. Well, you probably won't if you're watching it from home. I doubt I'll be anywhere near a camera because it can be tricky to get onto. But yeah, hopefully Celebration next year is good for those at home as well.
Let's jump.
Like Town was very entertaining. You say nice things to Star Wars. Thank you, Roman. I appreciate it. And I like having you around, my friend. It's always a pleasure. You see that T.C. Carson's voicing Mace Windu in Star Wars series fan film. Is he the guy that voiced him in Clone Wars? I feel like I did see that, to be fair, but
Lando, the
yeah.
Emperor's trying to board my ship. You know what they're after?
I have an idea. You can't let them get that token, Bess. You need to lose them.
All right.
Yes, Roman, I absolutely can do that, my friend. You've asked a couple times now, actually, and I've said yes every time, and it's not going to change. So as long as you're at Celebration and you bring it with you, then I can absolutely do that. It'd be a pleasure.
Lando, you want to tell me what's so important about this thing?
Right side.
Give me a year to try and figure out what a signature actually looks like. Lol.
Token is actually a data card. Sabacc games are just a way to camouflage the handoff. I lose it. My friend in the Dawn fills it with intel. And then my new
Yes, he also voiced young Kratos. Oh, damn. That's cool.
Now? Smart plan.
Returning for the God of War trilogy remake. Nice.
off the Empire. Meet me in the jungle. It's safe.
Well, that is pretty cool.
This is all from that Star Destroyer.
I wonder how much he's getting paid for that. And if Lucasfilm are a bit like funny about it. But I guess if he's not doing any Star Wars voice work now, then why not? Seems pretty good. I don't like their mindsets of increases in V-Buck prices, even though it doesn't affect me that much. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, they've obviously said, like, oh, it's the cost of Fortnite going up, which, I mean, like, I get it, but I think it's also kind of one of those things of they're spending so much on creator payouts that they need to increase prices to recover some of those costs. Because when, you know, before it all started, like, they wouldn't have been obviously paying creators for anything, and then 2023 came about and they released UEFN, and then they started to pay people. And when it's like 40%, obviously that's a big chunk, so yeah. Yeah, I saw that as well, Roman. Not nice. Fortnite is getting greedy. Like, at least not decrease the amount of V-Bucks including the Fortnite crew. No, I don't think they are decreasing the V-Bucks in Fortnite crew though. Like, I've seen something saying that they are, but Epic have said that they're not. So I'm assuming. I mean, to be fair, they might still do that, but yeah.
Nix.
Where's that beeping Envy told me about?
You say they can't be paying creators that much though, Brian, but literally, so I don't think you were here actually when I explained it. So 40% of all of the revenue generated from the Fortnite store gets paid out to creators. Gosh darn it. And that's obviously 40% that they wouldn't have been spending many years ago. It's 800 instead of 1,000 now, yeah, but that's not for Fortnite crew, not currently. Bloody hell, come on, bike.
Let's get out of here.
It's probably because I was looking at it. It's Torbis, not Tordis. And yes, Torbis will be going to Celebration. Oh my lord, okay, yep. Marvel fans eating good right now compared to Star Wars fans. Yeah, the thing is, like, you've got Marvel Rivals, and it's like, we need, like, how we don't have a Star Wars multiplayer like Star Wars Rivals is mind-blowing. It's actually ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel Rivals, but that's mostly just because I'm, like, crap at the game. I don't know, I just... to be honest, I need to actually just sit down and learn to play a hero, but... yeah, I'm just genuinely not good at it, so I just can't be bothered with it. And I've got more important things to be playing, so... I mean, yeah, they could lay back on the collabs a bit, but the collabs are also what generates a ton of money for them, so... Like, if you add a new Star Wars skin, and then, you know, you add some random skin, like, the Star Wars skin is, like, obviously going to make more money.
People? Let's go!
You're top 16 Star-Lord right now? Jesus Christ, dude, fair play. That's very impressive. If I get my ticket, do I have to book a hotel? I mean, you'd be pretty screwed if you didn't have a hotel room, and where would you sleep? You know, like, where would you stay? Yes, I would very much recommend getting a hotel. As soon as, like, hotels I think will probably be bookable fairly soon, so keep an eye on them. Marvel Rivals is on a downward curve. Blizzard decided to lock in recently, and Overwatch is trending up, but Overwatch is like 3 times the viewers of Marvel Rivals has on Twitch. Yeah, but Twitch isn't everything, though. Like, I get what you're saying, though, but that is quite a big difference.
Lando? In the brush, Typhoon Squadron. Can you shoot? Huh?
Of course I can shoot.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Hold your
Shooting.
position, everyone. We need to fight them off until they get here.
Fight them off? Are you kidding
See,
me?
I did this as part of the main game, like, when I first played through this. So I actually thought this was part of the main story. Upon doing this playthrough on stream, but then I realised it wasn't, and I was like, oh snap. Oh, Stormtrooper.
Get some cover, buddy.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Flank us. Get to the other side.
Yeah, the hotels will be expensive. Yeah. 200. Yeah, it will be about $200 a night. Yeah. More. Good deal. Go get that mix. Nix is on his way.
That's it, Nix.
Yeah, I've seen a few. I have seen a couple of people say that Marvel Rivals is sort of like. I think there was something that was like announced recently for the game that people like aren't liking. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I mean it's the way I see it. It's more heroes are being added, more maps are coming. Like I don't know what's not to like right now. Whose will? Ha ha ha. Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, there's more coming from there. Hotels will start to be bookable, but I have more urgent things to plan. Like lots of stuff. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, do keep an eye on Celebration, though, because you don't want to miss out on that. And you won't be as lucky as you definitely won't be as lucky as you were for Japan.
One last push, everyone.
Oh, yep, all right. Hey, we did it.
How was the last of them?
I was lucky in Japan. How? What do you mean, how? You...
Good work. Make ourselves scarce, huh?
Well, to be fair, you bought the tickets for Celebration, didn't you? But you got a free flight over there, which I mean, that's... And hotel? Or was it just the flight that you got? I don't know. But you got pretty lucky with some of it.
Lando, the shuttle's ready.
I'll be right with you.
You got a real Sabak face.
I had no idea you were a rebel.
Your friend Asara mentioned you might not like that.
Do me a favor and blast that guy next time you see him.
Well, I do owe you one.
I hope this was worth the trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he's not
It's
a
more important
crazy
you know.
Yeah,
close
always is with you
voice to
guys.
Lando, but he's not
See you
far
around,
off
Lando.
either. The High Roller. Lovely.
Can't wait
Just the flight. Had to pay full price for the hotel. The flight over to LA is going to be like a train ride. Yeah, I mean, it won't be crazy. 3 hours under £100. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, that's decent. Nice, we have a new trick up our sleeves. Excellent. Right. Okie dokie. So now we can actually go and do this. But given the time, I don't actually have like a lot of time. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and stream today at least because I haven't in a week. So
Okay, Andy 5. I'm ready for that Sabak tournament.
The coordinates are in the nav computer. We can rendezvous with the Meridia whenever you like.
what the hell is going on? What's that about? Where's that leading to? It's over here. No, there's two. Presumably that's... I have no idea. No, odd. I think that's just going into there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh. It opened this up. Hello. What have we here?
Look at this.
Dud I1 or Dud 1 trinket. That's an impact grenade. Sick. Nice. Well, I definitely didn't do that last time I played this game, so that's cool. Welcome back, Torbis. Welcome back. Yeah, no, you're right. Matt Lanta does not sound an awful lot like Hayden, and that's absolutely fine. Like the voice actors aren't ever gonna always be 100%. Like and it's not that. It's not stupidly important. Like obviously it helps a lot, but if you can at least get close, then that's fine. Hotel Celebration will go live quite soon. They will, yeah. Celebration is getting close. Right, I think I'll just head back to the ship and then call it a day there on this. What non-Styles games have I been playing? Literally just Fortnite, honestly. I've not really been playing anything else. I don't play a lot of games these days, though. That's the thing. I mean, cricket training's back. I've started playing tennis a lot more again now that the weather's improved. So I'm either out doing that, working, relaxing, like watching Star Wars, or making content. So you're still here. Damn, that was nice. I didn't actually mean to, I was kind of hoping to aim first, but then I forgot you can't aim, so. Bit anxious outside of the Celebration Hotel, but I don't know, we'll see. Wait, what do you mean? In terms of, well, yeah, I don't really know. Well, that's definitely not where I want to go.
Looks like scratch marks. Want to check that out next? Hold tight.
I'm not even going the right way. I feel like I'm not. I'm guessing that's my ship there. It is. Okay, I am going that way. Excellent. Oh, it's in the days after Celebration. So, well, just in terms of going out and doing things, or? No, I don't need a job. There we go. Boom. Lando's blast upgrade. Build the heavy configuration. Okay. I think I actually used the heavy blaster kit most last time out in my main playthrough. Nice. Okay. Wait. I'm guessing has that actually equipped it as well? It has. Yeah. I don't. I'll keep it to light. Why not? Very anxious to be in America. It's the land of the free, home of the brave, and led by an interesting president. Well, yeah. I mean, it is certainly something. Anyway. I am going to call it a day there, folks. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Holy crap, my short stream had 26 viewers at one point. That's mental. Just peaks at like a couple minutes in, and everyone goes, and that's that. Shorts is an interesting space. Cool. Well, there you go. I'm sorry it was so short, but yeah, obviously I started a lot later, and yeah, I didn't want to dive too far into, you know, now that we're ready for the heist game and stuff, I didn't want to just, you know, jump in and start something and get, you know, only a little bit of the way through it and stop. So I'll carry on at some point during the week, I'm sure. I hope. I mean, I said that last week and I didn't, so we'll see. I will try and get onto it ASAP though, because I'm kind of worried that like Galactic Racer will just suddenly surface in like a couple of weeks and be like, hey. So I want to make sure I get the DLC finished in time. So yeah, that is indeed shorts for you, my friend. You're absolutely right.